and sprinting away from the 1160-meter marker. Alula Star and Mrs. Browning with one fell swoop. They're the three that got away the best here, and they go off to the lead ahead of Mrs. Geriatrics down the centre, the pink colours. Kiss Me Captains towards the outside with the grey-white pearl, and Time for Orchids. There's only 3.5 to fall in, separating the 7 fillies now as they run down past the 800 towards the 700-metre marker. Mrs. Browning, the black cap down the centre with one fell swoop. Lead the field here from Alula Star. Mrs. Geriatrics is down the slipstream in the centre of the track. Then came Time for Orchids towards the outside. Kiss Me Captain. White Pearl's going to have to raise her game. She's got 3 lengths to make up. She's at the back end. Heading down now into the last 400 metres. Mrs. Browning keeps rolling by a length and a half here. On the outside, Kiss Me Captain, Alula Star. Down the centres, Time for Orchids. Then came Mrs. Geriatrics, and White Pearl also starts to run on. 220 out, Mrs. Browning. Time for Orchids starts to run on towards the inside. It's these two, Mrs. Browning, Time for Orchids, trying to pull it out down the inside, but Mrs. Browning continues to roll to give Sean Tarry yet another winner on the card. Mrs. Browning won it from Time for Orchids. White Pearl ran into third, then one fell swoop. Behind that, Alula Star down the centre of the track. Maybe could be attributed to the going, but certainly didn't kick on as well as her stable companion did today. And that will be Mrs. Browning, a victory for number 4, Mrs. Browning. Glancing across at the tote, returns 9 Rand 30 a win and 3 Rand 40 a place. Second winner today in these colours of the Verners family, and second will go for Time for Orchids. Then came White Pearl and one fell swoop. Well done to the connections of Mrs. Browning. She was bred by Fulkerbos Drift and Maritzfontein, and she's picked up the Grade 2 Tab Camellia Stakes.
Well, the first of our Group 2 winners and the second group feature on the afternoon are taken out by the Terry stable once again, but there is a bit of democracy in that stable. There was 2 wins to Richard and 2 wins now to the man, Craig Jockey. Craig, very well done, my man. And of course, you are another one who seems to thrive on these graded days.
Thanks, Cecil. Yeah, just a lot of time and effort goes into them. Extra form study, extra replays. And I've just been so lucky and blessed that most of the time falls in my favour, and it's going really good.
Of course, if you are getting the selection and the nod from the Terry stable, you're obviously doing something good, and you've established yourself as one of the leading boys in town.
Yeah, thanks, Cecil. Can't do it without the great support. I said in my first one, Mr. Terry's given me some nice opportunities today, so better make the most of it. And I mean, on big days, you always want to put yourself around a team like his, you know. The horses are going to come here good, feeling as good as can be, fit, and you're always going to be in with a chance. And it's just so nice to pull one off for Mr. Terry and his team.
Well, the good thing is that unless you picked up a chance, right, you have got a rest until you team up with Sean again in race 8 with Winter Greetings.
Yeah, exactly, and she must be a runner, so I'm looking forward to that. But I can't take any credit. Mr. Terry and his team's done all the hard work. A great accolade and a great day for them thus far. Well done to Mr. Werner and his family. He actually read the future about a week ago. He says, I'm going to ride him a graded winner soon. And it's come today, so one off the bucket list. I've been wanting to have one for Mr. Werner, so big thanks to him. Once again to my sponsors, Maritzfontein, Fulkerbos Drift, and just to everyone involved. Thank you so much.
Talking about accolades, Charissa waits with the accolades for your latest victory. Now, we're going to talk to the winning trainer. And for the 4th time on the afternoon, a 2nd time in as many graded events, it is post-grade 2. And that is Sean. Sean, I always remember your words. Whenever I see you, I always, the words echo in my head. We live for the graded races, and here's another one for the bag.
Yeah, thank you. No, what a wonderful day for our team and for our owners. Obviously, again, thanks to Lawrence, a feature double for him. And yeah, there's not a lot to say, just that we're very thankful, grateful for what we've got so far, and grateful for the support that we've had. And I'm very, very pleased.
I've got to ask you, because I've been nagged. Hotter Ruby, Lucky Lad, are they as best as they can be?
Yes, they're both at their absolute tops. And yeah, if they're good enough, they'll get the job done. But if you like them on form, you can be with them. But Hotter Ruby, I think, has got a tougher task. But he's very honest.
For the second time in as many races, there's some trophies for your bottle of wine and a trophy there for the team. And you've got, I don't think you and I would ever speak if I didn't allow you to say the last word for us. I know Mr. Verners won't speak.
Yeah, I'd just like to say well done to Team Terry and to Mr. and Mrs. Verners, and thank you to Betway for the support.
Indeed, that is the Betway ambassador coming through. Thank you so much, sir. And now, last but not least, Mr. Ioannidis, it is turning out to be a beautiful day, even though the sun is not shining at this moment in time, but in the box and wherever you guys are chilling, it is shining.
Thank you very much. Yes, again, as the previous race, congratulations go out to Sean. Sean's 4 winners out of 5 races, incredible. We're happy and lucky to be part of it. Thank you very much. Great ride from Craig. I think he caught them all sleeping a bit, and he moved in, and you know, our only worry was the inside draw. He managed to move across, which I think won the race. Very well done to him. And obviously to the Verners family and our great friend Harry Wilson, who unfortunately couldn't be here. Well done to them too.
Well done to you, and I think we're going to meet again before the end of the afternoon. Do accept the trophies on behalf of your friends and associates. Handful there, but well deserved. Last but not least, we've got the man who's going to come through and join us, who's been looking, in fact, just to say to you, Apiwe, very well done to you. Very, very well done to you, and there is your check. And of course, you do your speaking at the stables, so well done to you. That is a courtesy of the sponsors and the latest winning room. Well done to you, sir. Thank you so much, and thank you so much to Cherise. That is the presentations of our first Group 2, and it is taken out by the Verners family and Sean Terry, that being at the 2024 renewal of the Tab Camellia Stakes. Lots more action coming up. Don't go away, another Grade 2 coming up in the form of race number 6.